Hey there, good morning everybody. I want to welcome you all here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. This is a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. We're back for the series that we're running for November, which is my 30 favorite rock lyricists. So I almost forgot this guy. Then I noticed he was in my list, and for some reason I overlooked him, so I put him in and took the guy who was in this spot out, because even though this guy probably deserved to be in the list as well, I just feel a lot more familiar with this guy, and he's had a lot more impact on my musical journey than the first guy. So we're going to talk about Rik Emmett of Triumph. His, for a long time, was my favorite album, and it had huge impact when I first got it. I played it almost every day for probably a good year and a half. And a lot of the books I was reading at that time, whenever I pick that book up again, I immediately go back to the music of this album because it had a huge impact on me. The song on this album that I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about is the title track, Just a Game. So as you can see with this album, and I'm going to show it to you, it's kind of set up as a board game, but when you look at it, it's a board game like this one here that really starts nowhere and goes nowhere. That's why I liked it so much. And the song itself pretty much says a lot about politics. I think Rik Emmett was a very politically charged kind of writer, and even though I didn't care, I wasn't following any of that stuff at the time, I appreciate his take on it, and this is one of my, like I said, one of my favorite albums, but that particular song has always had a kind of certain kind of impact on me. Now, the other album I chose was this one, Allied Forces. I believe this is their biggest selling album. Despite the fact that Magic Power's on here, and it's a song I don't really care for, this is still a great album. The big song, of course, after that one is probably Fight the Good Fight, another kind of Rik Emmett vocal song, really well put together. The lyrics are really catchy, memorable, and almost charges up the song, if you ask me. Ordinary Man also falls into that kind of feeling there for this particular album. And so both of those I wanted to talk about. That's why I kind of chose this album. There's a lot of stuff that he does on a lot of their albums that I think is absolutely, totally memorable stuff. And that's probably one of the reasons why I decided to include him, because of his impact in that way. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please hit the like and subscribe. If you want to leave any comments about Rik Emmett, or if you want to talk about the other guys in the group, you can do that too. I'm sure that although Rik, I believe, was the main lyricist, I'm pretty sure that Gilmore also did some writing in there, or at least had some influence on the writing as well. Maybe he wrote his own stuff. Maybe it was all pretty much Rik with some help from them. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to make any comments about Rik Emmett in the comment section, or Triumph, or any of that stuff, you can do that as well. So take care, have yourself a good evening, and goodbye here from the Prog Monster.